Hello Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to perform what is something I can learn within 10 minutes that will be useful for the rest of my life. This is our question and this is what we will be exploring in this reading. First, I will begin with this oracle deck, and there is some soul truth. There will be some soul truth in the cards, and we will see what the artist is saying, and then we are going to explore it in the Marcel deck, and we will extract from the cards the valuable wisdom. So let's begin your soul truth message. Okay, this is a soul truth message. So there is some truth in that, okay? Okay, so we have here, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? This is our question. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? So it wants us to concentrate on that limiting belief, it seems. Maybe we can find it in the cards. And here is some more guidance as the artist gives us. What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because, excuse me, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. So here is also the suggested soul action. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. Okay, now let's find out how this is playing out in the cards now. I think the message here is quite clear. First, you need to find the unlimiting belief. Actually, it is first about your goals, creating the life you desire most. What kind of a life you want to live in. Here, also don't have a limiting thought. Here you can, it's not a dream, but what you really want for yourself. And in order to actualize that, what limiting belief you have, also finding out that, and ending like the stories we tell to ourselves, which is actually preventing that goal to actualize, and it seems we need to replace it with something else. Okay, let's see in the cards now. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you have any Virgo astrological association, you can also watch for that as well. So I will try to keep this readings 10 minutes because this is what our title is, to make a reference to the time. But let's see how it goes. So we will read in the Marcel tradition. And what we are finding in your reading is the court cards. Let me put the cards like this. And let's get also some Lenormands to that for some further clarification. So you have the King of Cups, Page of Wands, and also the Knight of Swords, but they are actually, we have the fish. This is a dream. We have the mountain, and also the tower, which is different than the tower in tarot. Okay, now I do feel, yeah, there is, I can see the goal that you try to make it to the top. You know that it's difficult. Actually within you, you are carrying something very fortunate. This fortunate thing is actually not blind to the energy around it. It nurtures from the energy you put around it. This goal, whatever you put around it as a surrounding, is getting this nourishment. Now, if you like put the wrong ingredients around it, in the form of thoughts, any limiting belief, of course, it is not going to get nurtured. So here we need to make the water clean. Now, from here, though, I can see your challenge, because here we have the Knight of Swords with the Tower. Something for you, first, it feels maybe unattainable, or it's like a goal that you are very far away to reach, but actually it's not. Knight of Swords here can be the limiting belief, the negative self-talk here, which is actually attacking to the enthusiasm of the page here. The king here is like the father seeing like two sons, okay, challenging each other. But actually the father, okay, has a compassion for both, and knowing that those characters here, actually, sometimes the things we inherit can be two different things. Now, I see here your goal is very much worth to go for and worth to pursue. And it's like, the difference is you don't have to get any validation for it. Or you think it's not the limiting belief, but maybe there is a person there. Maybe there is a person there that you are expecting this validation, it can be, but actually here I see that they are not going to, they are just like watching you go, kind of thing. But watching also some type of struggle here, not between you and another person maybe, but you and the inner talk, it can be. Of course, I am speaking in a symbolic language. I feel also when you get there, when you climb up there, will there be, it's like, will you be alone there? Or is someone gonna meet you there? There is also here some concern, I think. There is plenty much of abundance in your reading, and this abundance is can be in any forms and in so many ways. I think all you have to do is to step on it. Step on that goal, not really caring too much about any of that limiting beliefs, and meeting with your greatest struggle. And this can be when you are just near to the goal. It can be that negative self talk, and it says in your oracle, see that, look your belief in the eye. This is what you are doing. So you are the page here, okay? You are the page. And look, symbology is great, because this is like to me, this reminds me somewhere Tibetan geography, and one person is like climbing up. You see, he has also the wands here and climbing up. You see, so the page wants to achieve, but as the blunt Knight of Swords, and who can be quite, you know, create this obstacle about this thoughts and things. We have the Saturn influence with the Tower. It's like someone is saying, you will be alone in this, you will be alone in that. It's that limiting thought here, I think, is that, okay, I'm going there, but is it just myself? You see, the Saturn isolation. So someone is talking like, you will be alone, you will. It's that limiting talk. This is something you do for yourself, and you are actually ready to leave. You see the King. To leave, it's like a person who is returning to their teenager time. It's like the king leaving the kingdom and going like exploring. Okay, so this is a known comfort, but this is the enthusiasm one person carries. So you have pretty much the energy, the courage to prepare, to get prepared for this road. What you will be meeting is only people maybe like criticizing you for being alone in this road, but this is actually in the symbology of the negative self inner talk. You are doing this for yourself, and when you get there, people will recognize you, and who wants to be with you, they will be with you there. Now, does it mean that you do one step and finally you reach the goal? No, this is about surveying. You survey, okay? Page of Wands, survey. It's like the king sending out the page to survey in a land and seeing, you know, go and look what are possible for us. Is there any obstacle? Then this knight comes here, you know, you can't pass here. Like, it's like they are taking people, get locked in towers, and you know, this limiting factor. Here, at some point, of course, you may realize the limitation as well, but you can go around it. So then here, first you need to survey the feature. It's about, you need to look for the new direction in life, regardless how settled you are, like this king. Martial tradition decks are different, and pretty much images can talk in many forms and shapes. So this is not your usual tarot reading. Also, with the page energy here, you are also willing to learn. There are new things here. Okay, whatever your position in life, you become that young student at heart. But all you need to do maybe is just to make up your mind. The mountain actually here is in distance. So then there can be some long-term plans and long-term ideas also to go there. This is not a easy road, of course, but it will be. What you need is that you shouldn't be just lacking plans here or some forethought. Don't get easily influenced by people. Okay, so you can go around it, if not directly. Okay, this is also one thing. So there is a call. I think you need to sort out the thinking here. It's very interesting that we got the limiting thought and we have the Saturn card here. This can be also for some of you, by the way. Once you make your path up there can be a person you may come across and realizing actually you are not alone in that peak point. So there can be some type of a new conversation, but it says, did the survey. I mean, do the survey. Okay, surveying. Have you ever surveyed in your life? It's a beautiful thing, especially if you have surveyed in your life in a physical topography, if you have a job or some type of interest with regards to that, some geographical, this vision you have, if you are good at maps and strategies, and you will actually enjoy this process a lot. If not, that's also okay. There is something for you to learn as well. Okay, this reading is supposed to be 10 minutes, Virgo, but here we are. I think we have made it like 60 minutes, but it's okay. I love to read. Actually, I am now trying to reorganize the channel because YouTube is changing. YouTube has requirements, and there is a new technological demands from creators. So I try to also adapt to that, but I exceeded the 10 minutes, it seems. So I also feel, by the way, the King of Cups, this is also wisdom. A person maybe who is handing their resources on you, because this is the guy who is actually very strong when it comes to ability to advise others here. This is actually a person who is like, has already created their artistic and spiritual journey, but they have a hunger for the other parts of life. That's why maybe they are handing out some resources to this page energy, like your inner self, who is okay with the artistic and the spiritual journey, but now is like time for some more concrete journeys with the material world. Here there is a lot to explore for you. There is, I feel, some empathy here that you also need to show to yourself. Show yourself some empathy. How you, let's say, give good advice to other people in life, but oftentimes people do not give those good advice to themselves, but rather they put this self-limiting talks. I'm sure most people who would give the advice to themselves like they give to others, they would achieve a lot. Maybe this is the struggle here. It can be. All the characters here can be your parts of your own psyche. Setting yourself to a new journey, exploration, survey, and you again become actually the limiting energy. Sometimes it's about even like to go around your own existence. So cards are really funny way of saying things, and I love to interpret and bring their messages for you. I hope you enjoyed this so-called to be 10 minutes reading, Virgo. Thank you so much and take good care, my friends. Bye for now.